Coco Gauff caused a stir when she called out the worst fans in tennis. Coco Gauff has spoken out after receiving backlash for branding American tennis fans a worst for supporting their players. The two-time Grand Slam champion is currently competing at the United Cup, a mixed-gender team tournament. Defending champions, Team USA, were drawn to play their group stage matches against Spain and Argentina in Perth. Should they make it to the semifinals and beyond, they'd fly to Sydney for the rest of the tournament. But Gauff wasn't expecting a strong showing from their supporters, especially in Perth. Ahead of the tournament, the world number 3 explained, "I'll be honest, no. I feel like we're definitely, in the tennis department, the worst when it comes to that. So I've always said I wish our country and other places would show up throughout the world as we see maybe smaller countries support. But I also think it's just because of our country is good in so many sports, so it's just hard. Yeah, I definitely think there are Americans that come out more in Melbourne than necessarily here, but I would like to see some more Americans. If we make it to Sydney, in Sydney than there were last year." Gauff's comments sparked backlash from fans who thought she expected Americans to travel around the world cheering for their players. Others branded the 21-year-old out of touch. But Gauff has now shared a lengthy response on social media, explaining that she was never referring to supporters at home who couldn't afford to fly to tournaments. I'm going to clarify, because people are dragging this out of context. I am not expecting people to travel to tournaments to watch us play. But there are many tournaments that we have in America and abroad where Americans are already attending regardless of who is playing, excluding us Open, where people come and don't really cheer for their countryman player, the reigning French Open champion tweeted. Whereas those from smaller countries come with their colors and flags, and it is clear on who they are supporting. I was just speaking from my perspective. Trust me, I understand the financial aspect of things, and no, tennis is not accessible for everyone. It was more of a comment for those who are already attending and how I wish they were as passionate as those from other countries, more specifically team events.